Let's talk about collectivism. This is going to be a delicious, delicious political video. Also, red wall in my room. This is the wall that is in front of my desk. The one that I stare at when I fuck around on my computer. We're talking about collectivism and how it's fucking garbage. If you're part of these collectivist politics, your views are fucking trash. We'll say that right now. Collectivism on people you'll probably get pissed at me because I'm going to shit on your political views. I don't give a fuck. Maybe do some research next time. First off, I should stop throwing out ad hominems and just get into it. Well, both sides of this political spectrum are the same thing. There's a reason why I say two sides, same fascist. It's because they're both functioning off of the same thing. There's a group oppressing us through systematic oppression, and they're a group of people based off of skin color. For these fucking tiki twats, as I call them, they're looking at we're being oppressed by the Jews and the people of color, systematic oppression. Now, these Antifa fucks, they're like, we're being oppressed by white people, systematic oppression. And they're both coming to you telling you the same thing. Let us solve all these problems by violently removing all of these other fucks. I haven't ever heard that part from what we'll call the tonal nationalists, the ethnic nationalists. I haven't heard that so much as but I don't think that's not part of their argument. I think that's just part of the argument they're not voicing right now. The same modus operandi is used by both sides of these arguments. They don't encourage you to go out and shake people's hands, wave at your neighbor, and hand out fucking food, because that doesn't give either of these groups power. What they want is for you to go punch some guy from the other group so that they feed into this fucking never-ending cycle of fuck that's great for recruiting. It's fucking great for recruiting. You might say, I want to make them afraid. Nah, you're just giving them ads, dog. You're running them ads like whenever somebody refuses to, like a Hobby Lobby, when they're like, we don't like homosexuals, people are like, fuck Hobby Lobby. Now all of the religious people go to Hobby Lobby. Both sides seek to remove your personal identity as a human by reducing you down to a boiling point statistic as part of a larger group. And this is why it's fucking trash. Because this is collectivist bullshit. They don't seek to judge you as an individual. They don't seek to judge you based off your actions or your moral compass or the way you treat other people. They're judging you based off the fucking complexion of your skin. And a few loose ideas that you hold maybe very deeply, but most likely not that desperate into holding on to them. And that's why I say, they're two wings of the same bird. It's all coming down the same center body. It's two fiddlers of the same song. These motherfuckers may think they're not being played as part of the same song, but that's just because the one fiddler can't hear the other fiddler. They can't hear that the tunes they're playing is exactly the fucking same. It's collectivist bullshit garbage. And it's the same sins of the father falls on the sins of the son, fucking Catholic shit. Because that's a very Catholic view, is that, well, you have to pay the sins of the father whole thing. That's very religious. It's the same fucking people, the same mindset as religious people, but now it's just a new mindset. And we'll break into their mindset real quick. One of my friends likes to say, whenever we're having a disagreement, well, he's like, whoa, every disagreement's 50 and 50, right? But whenever you talk to him about this disagreement, he never takes 50% of the conversation. The most I've ever heard him take is 49. Because he's not willing to take responsibility for his own actions. And neither are the rest of these fucking cunts. They're not willing to say, no, I haven't tried peacefully protesting. I haven't read any fucking laws. And I just want to hit people. No, they don't say that. Because if they admitted to not doing any of that, we know how full of shit they are. Oh, by the way, I know who's not peacefully protesting because I'm out there every day doing it. If you motherfuckers were out there, they'd be in the trenches. I know who's doing it. And that's sure as fuck not anybody I know. Sure as fuck nobody I know is peacefully protesting. Nobody in this town. I posted this yesterday on Twitter. How many people seeking to change the world by fucking tweeting hashtag punching Nazi? Millions. How many people changing the world by properly disposing of their fucking garbage? Zero. And that's the fucking crux of the issue. Everybody's seeking to get change from somebody else. They'll say some big shit like, no, we're equal in this, and, you know, fucking, we'll get through this together. But when you're there to get through it together, they're not fucking there, because they're full of shit. They're fucking full of it. They're largely all hypocrites, and they're not actually interested in changing shit, besides how fucking great they feel about themselves. That's the way I view both of these fucking political fucking collectivist groups. You're all a bunch of cunts. You all suck as humans. I find you entirely morally reprehensible. And your decision and moral matrix is bereft of any basis besides your fucking egos.